Liverpool have kicked off their pre-season schedule with a couple of 1-1 draws in Austria against FC Wacker Innsbruck and Bundesliga side Stuttgart on Tuesday afternoon. A couple of games, one that kicked off at 5 PM and the second one at 5:45. Solid run out for two different teams for Jurgen Klopp. We saw the likes of Kai Gordon, Tyler Morton, Jake Kane and Leighton Clarkson feature in the first game. The second one was a little bit more of a senior side with the likes of Sadio, Mane, Mohamed Salah, James Milner, Kostas Tsimikas and Ibrahima Konate making his debut. But the first game, Liverpool got up and running with Divock Origi scored an early penalty, a dubious penalty, it must be said. But the Austrian second division side, they won their last game 8-0. They fought their way back into it. And Ronaldo, the brilliantly named Brazilian veteran striker, headed them into parity with a goal that perhaps Loris Karius might be a little bit disappointed he didn't do better with. But ultimately, it was a good 30 minutes for what was a relatively young side. As I say, the likes of Jake Kane, Tyler Morton, Owen Beck and Kai Gordon all starting in that one. Takumi Minamino as well. He looked fairly sharp on his first appearance since that loan spell at Southampton. Trent Alexander-Arnold was the captain. Again, his first appearance for Liverpool since the end of last season. Obviously, he missed the Euros with England, but he was just delighted to get back into the Liverpool team and back into some sort of action after missing the summer months with an injury, of course. He'll be ready to go next season, and having him in the pre-season tour, the pre-season camp early on, will be crucial to him flying out of the traps early next season. Such an important player for Liverpool, of course. In the second game, as you say, it was a little bit more of a senior side. Konate was alongside Reece Williams, but Kostas Tsimikas was at left back with Adrian in goal. Conor Bradley, he is someone who Liverpool are hopeful of stepping into the void should Nico Williams move on this summer, and he had a decent game, the young Northern Ireland international at right back. Salah perhaps should have scored early on when he went clean through after a wonderful pass from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, but it was a good save by the goalkeeper. Liverpool fell behind to Philip forced the goal, but got their way back into it with a tap-in from Sadio Mane. A wonderful pass from James Milner with Kostas Tsimikas putting it across the face of goal, and Mane couldn't miss really, and Liverpool were eventually forced to settle for a share of the spoils in both games. So a solid 60-minute run out for what was 22 players in this Liverpool camp, 34 strong or 36 strong now it should be said, with the arrivals of Williams and Wilson, the Wales internationals. Diogo Jota joins up the squad on Wednesday to make it a 37-man squad, and then Klopp is just waiting on the returns of the Brazilian trio, Roberto Firmino, Alisson Becker and Fabinho, and England international Jordan Henderson. So Liverpool move on. They play Mainz on Friday night, and it's a 60-minute game. Probably more likely to see something akin to just a starting 11 with quite a few changes. But Liverpool will be looking to get back to winning ways when they entertain Mainz, or rather play Mainz in the Austrian camp where they are in Saalfelden on Friday evening. But it finished Liverpool 1, FC Wacker 1, and then Liverpool 1, Stuttgart 1.